many minutes? 20 minutes. That's it? Well, this is the only... Look, this thing doesn't really hold well. I don't know what one of these phone card holders really, which one would work better for me. I don't know. But hey, okay, so I'm okay, not okay. I'm doing better, but I'm not okay. Because, I'm just not. I gotta pay this morning so much money, and it's too much. It's a lot of money for the, retainer fee, and then, besides that, I'm gonna just go this way. I don't want to turn that sharp on the tube. The retainer fee is bad enough, but the actual, the retainer fee is just for 7 hours of work, which I have no idea what the hell that means in a lawyer's world. I'm pretty sure it's not much. Like 7 hours really of a case, that's not quite good enough for money. I see myself paying more money, but my issue with that is I don't have upfront thousands of dollars to pay lawyers. So I really hope to God that, or whatever, I really hope that I could pay it somehow, like maybe in increments or something reasonable, because like I said, I have no expendable income to waste on anything. I really don't have a lot of money, so I'm really worried, because this guy has money. Like, he has money to travel back and forth long distances, and he just went on another trip for Labor Day, and he's gonna leave my kids with whomever. I just talked to my son, thank God, on the phone. I'm so grateful to talk to him on the phone, because I know that I wasn't able to, I'm not really able to talk to him when I want to talk to him, or even when he wants to talk. So, I don't know how long that's gonna last until I'm completely cut off from talking to him, and I just don't know why this is. I really have to calm myself down when I talk to the lawyer, and every day I'm crying or having some kind of breakdown, and I don't look right. I don't look stable, but I try my best to get out of that relationship. And every time I do that, I end up with barely little to nothing. And I'm trying to tell the lawyer that, hey, I was left with this situation, and it was abrupt. And I need some kind of assurance or something, but he's not the type for that kind of thing. And what am I expecting from a lawyer? You kind of want them to be aggressive and assertive. So I see that's a good thing, because I don't want someone who's emotional like me, or something that that is not going to be able to push for my case. So anyway, he's countersuing, which I don't know. This is going to cost me who knows how much money, but I rather it be someone I have to pay than like a free lawyer, because the free lawyer is not, you get what you pay for, guys. You can't get free help anymore, especially these days. I tried doing that, and I'm on a list for 2 more weeks now. By then I'll have my case put in default, really. But once I paid my lawyer, it was done that day, yesterday, I think it was. Yesterday. He already wrote up a counter sue and everything. So it is, you get what you pay for, and unfortunately, I don't know what bankruptcy is or how that works. But I mean, hopefully I'll be able to make payments to him. If I gotta file bankruptcy, I will. I'm not sure how that process goes or how I start off the process. I don't know. I mean, that's what I was told. That could be one of my options, to file for bankruptcy, which I think I'll do. Because either way, whoever wins this case or whatever, I still gotta pay his debt off. He owes $5,000 on a car that he financed and never completely paid off. His excuse is, oh, remember when you locked me up in jail for a month? Because he was in jail for a month. Remember when you did that? Yeah. And when you took the car and I got you arrested for taking the car, like, how do you, not arrested, oh, he got me stopped by the police for taking my car. Well, you know, it's not my car, but we used it together while he was in jail for a month. So that's my fault. And since I did that, and he ended up getting it towed, I guess because he didn't want to make any more payments on it. And he wants to say that it's my fault that he didn't make any payments because he was in jail and he couldn't do it. I mean, you know, this guy is able to manipulate and cheat and steal to get what he wants, and that's the truth. And I'm gonna end up paying dearly for it. I don't know how to get out of this completely, because I am stuck still, because I married him under false pretenses of love or whatever that was, in a long-term relationship that I had with him before marriage. And it's like, what? I got away from him, but I'm not away from him. I'm never going to be away from him until my kids are grown, and I can't see myself going through any more of this stuff without protection. And I know protection doesn't exist here in this country unless you have money, and what the fuck? I'm so broke after all of this. You know, so okay, I gave him the retainer fee money up front, so I really cannot afford like $1,000 plus bills or something. I can't. I don't know where that money's coming from. I don't have money. I don't make a lot, and I gotta pay my rent. So you know, let's say I win the judgment. He's also countersuing for his spousal support, and I was telling him, hey, I don't want anything. I just want my kids back. I'm able to take care of them myself. I mean, I can, you know. Obviously, I don't show any emotions to my lawyer. I'm just doing this now on tape because I hold it in all day or whatever, and it hurts. So I just kind of use this to vent and maybe, you know, be a warning for other people that get involved with sick people like this. Knowing there's a lot of people suffering in so many ways. Even now, like, they're stuck in the relationship and can't get out of it. You know, I can only imagine, and it feels like I could definitely feel their pain, and it bothers me because these people, they have privilege, they have money or something, and it prevents other people from seeing what they truly are and holding them accountable. So usually the victim of people like this, they end up the one that looks crazy or the bad guy, you know. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm really staying away from everybody for their own safety at this point, because I don't trust myself to not act, you know, to not act up or something like now. That's the reason, and so for them not to be triggering me and stuff, because I know I'm gonna plead for their help and I'm gonna look crazy again because they have no feelings. My family has no feelings. And this is why my condition has turned into what it is, which is borderline personality disorder, you know, because of so many years of my needs just getting completely diminished and not even looked, you know, thought about or cared about. And I want to go to this side. I don't know, I'm just taking a ride now. I got out of the rich area. This is the poor area. Unfortunately, where my people end up being, you know, saturated. But that's another story. All right. Now, okay, so, yeah, what was I saying? I get distracted when I'm like this. So yeah, I developed this disorder. Like now I'm just fucking, sorry, but I am just full blown borderline at this point because of the triggers and the extreme stress and all the things going on in the world and my personal life and my money issues. All of that, you know, gathers, and then I turn this way, and then I can't cope with it. But you know, I'm gonna go back to the doctor, but I tried to set up an appointment, and they don't do in person anymore. So what is the use of that? Like, you know, those feelings you get of comfort when you are being taken care of, or you know, like when you're at the doctor. Some people have it and some people don't. It's called like ASMR, and you know, like the feeling of comfort which kind of calms you down. I don't know, it's natural for someone like me. I always felt that. You know, I heard some people can't feel it, and I'm suspecting that psychopaths and narcissists, that they don't have, you know, they're not able to have that comforting, what is this? They're not able to have the same comforting ASMR effect as normal people. I think they should really do more research on that. But anyway, yeah. So you because we cannot. Everything is so tight driving. Because everything is now online. Everything is online now. That, oops, oh my god, sorry, I don't know what you guys are looking at, but my stand just kind of limped out. It just doesn't work right. You know, and then so then it's like an impersonal 2D, two-dimensional experience now, which, you know, a lot of people without empathy don't understand that, like our leaders now. They think it's perfectly fine to see your doctor at Dudley Arms. Alright, so they think it's perfectly fine. Hold on, can I park? Can I? Or maybe not. Okay, they think it's perfectly fine for you to be a two-dimensional. Oh, look at that. That's a Portuguese flag. Huh? No. I hope my ex isn't over here. Now I'm getting paranoid because I just saw an apartment here that had a Portuguese flag and a Honduras. Got my ex, after my husband, I got somebody else, and he's half Portuguese and half Honduran. Oh my god, gorgeous guy. I'm just saying. Oh my god, exotic, like, oh my god, black hair, blue eyes, like really now. Just stunning. You know, we complement each other. What is this? We complimented each other very well, and I really kind of miss that, and I think about him sometimes, but he's no good for me. No, he's no good for himself. Oh, look at that car. It's cute. What's the price? What's the price? I always plan on getting shiny things. Things, not people. Shiny things. Okay, there's a difference. I like possessions too, but I'm not materialistic. I rather have substance and like a long-term relationship with people because they're not things. Anyway, so yeah, that two-dimensional feeling. Hey, okay. I don't know what you guys are looking at. A plastic bag. Sorry. Yeah. So I always get off track for something. Like I always see something that gets my eye, that catches my eye. Anyway, so yeah. I think about my ex a lot sometimes, but you know, in a fantasy way, because I know we can never be together because our conditions kind of. Oh, look at my car, but it's two-door. You know, our conditions kind of clash, and that's another story. I gotta talk about that. But anyway, so yeah, so where people, where you know, to get therapy is fine. I'm able to get it now, but it's gonna be on the phone. I don't think so. Like, how does that work? And then you gotta be in the same environment as your home or wherever you're at. Like, that's not a person. It's not comforting, guys. It's just not. It's not. I really hope things change and adjust and fix themselves to be, you know, things get better somehow. But hey, little by little. Yeah. So, two-dimensional way of relating and counseling someone, I don't agree with that. What is that? A big hill down. It's like a big hill down, and then it says dead end. It's like really literally a dead end. I don't know if I should call her. I wanted to see the apartments. I really need to get out of that freaking town. I hate it. It's so racist. But things are too expensive for me to be my comfort these days. I can't afford it. Yeah, so impersonal counseling, that's great. Okay, that's a Portuguese flag, yes. And that's a Honduras flag. What the hell? I swear to God, it's someone just like him that lives around here. He's not even from the area. He's from upper class area of New Jersey, actually. His family is rich. His dad died. He's one of those spoiled, rotten rich kids. Kind of related good to my other ex. Similar to him. Yeah, two nut jobs. Anyway, so yeah, so counseling. There's no other option. There's no other option. So that's why I am doing videos more. That's why I am, you know, staying away from everyone I can. Not just because they don't respect me, and you know, for my family. Not only that, it's just that. Ooh, I want some Spanish food. I like being here because they have Spanish food. You know, my stuff. But it's a small area. Damn it, I wanted to play my fish. Okay, so